Hi.
Oh, look at the smile on her face compared to last time.
Well, I think I have been actually letting myself get angry. And I think a lot of people, I scream a lot in my car. So I think
Yeah. Yes.
people think I'm some crazy person on the road now.
Oh, I wish I could be a witness to it. Can you tape yourself? I would get so much satisfaction out of it.
I will.
Yes,
I'll take myself
girl.
and send it.
Love it. Love it.
But so I know I'm nowhere near um, putting myself back out there again. And I'm completely fine with that. I'm not ready. Um, but I'm afraid because I not only do this with my potential boyfriends, but kind of with everybody. I'm very guarded and I don't let anybody in. And this was the first time that I actually let somebody fully in. Um, and that happened. So I feel like I kind of went even back further.
So what's your
And
question?
how do
I
I
think I know it, but I'm curious what your question is.
how do I let myself be open to anything?
Yeah. So in our last coaching, I let you go to town on the story, right? And then you started to point the finger at you. And I said, we're not talking about you. We're talking about him. Next time, when you are ready to date, you are not going to tolerate those crumbs anymore. You are not going to tolerate the bullshit. You are not going to be his bitch. You are not going to sit back and watch him go take his vacations while you fucking watch his dog. That shit is never going to happen. And when he's ignoring you, when you're out socially and pretending like he doesn't fucking know you, you're done. Like you are not going to tolerate that. So he was a dick, but you let him be a dick. And I am not saying that to shame you at
No,
all. I hope you know that.
no, I totally agree with you because I think a lot of I was saying before, I'm mad at him, but I'm also mad at myself for
Yeah.
allowing it to happen
Yeah.
because I knew it was happening at some point or sometimes, but I let it happen.
Yeah. And so why do you think you let it happen?
I think maybe because I am afraid that I'm getting older. Um, I'm not really looking forward to any dating apps or anything.
Okay. How old are you? Do you mind me asking?
38.
Oh my God. Get your wheelchair out. Oh my God. She's so old, you guys.
I feel like I'm just, I know the last one, I just kind of put up some blinders, let things happen. And then at some point, I was like, well, you know, we're in it this long. Might as well just,
Yeah.
he'll change.
Yeah. So this is what I think so many of my clients forget is that you are going to show up differently the next time. You're not going to tolerate that shit. And now you have
Okay.
a whole course for dating do's and don'ts that you can follow those guidelines, follow them loosely. You also have to be a human and trust your own instincts and decide what works for you and what doesn't work for you and just love your reasons why.
Okay.
But you know that you'll never put up with that again. And really, this is such a, question for the future, right? But what I want you to be coaching on right now, because I feel like, I don't know if you guys who was here for the last call, but raise your hand if you notice a difference in Tina's face from 2 weeks ago to today, to just see you and smiling and to see your teeth. I was like, Tina has beautiful teeth. Who knew?
Yeah.
Right. So, Katie saying 1000%. Yeah. Karen's raised her hand. Yeah. So I love that you're releasing and you're owning it, but then we have to do closure work. I want to find peaceful closure. And I think you're further along in the closure work than what you realize, right? Because you recognize your part And I feel like you're very clear about that. And I know you had mentioned it last time. So just really finding that, like, I would love for you to spend like another month working on like setting him free, setting you free, not okaying the behavior, but why did it all unfold the way it did? Why did I allow that to happen? How is where I'm at today perfect? And like really being good and at peace with that. That would be still wrapping up the stop wanting him back work. I know you don't want him back, but you know what I mean? The heartbreak piece, and then fall in love with you. I want you to own the fuck out of your age and your amazingness. And there's a whole new video in there about becoming the heroine of your love life story and really embracing your age. And that there's like no urgency or rush to find him. Hello, Karen might give you a couple of tips, and then
Or throw a couple guys at me. She's got so many.
share the wealth, Karen. And then start to think about, like, I feel like you could do 30 days of creating closure, another 30 days, because I feel like, again, I don't want to negate the work that you've done. And then another 30 days. And I give these loose plans when someone comes into my group. Right. And then start maybe like thinking about, oh my gosh, here we are. It's March, April, May, like maybe June, I could start looking at the Find Someone Better videos. What? Who am I? Thinking about putting myself out there again. And I will also throw this at you. If you are curious about the Find Someone Better, this has come up for a few of my group clients. If you're curious about the Find Someone Better work, even though I would not suggest that you take actual action in the Find Someone Better, some of my clients who have come to me heartbroken have found that some of the Find Someone Better videos make them feel better because they're like, oh, when I think about what I really want, it is so clear to me about how wrong he was, right? And when I really think about stepping into becoming the woman who I want to be for my ideal guy, like, that is so much more enticing to me than like worrying about what that motherfucker is up to. So if you want to play around, you can look at those today, right? Just whatever you're drawn towards, check those out. And that's for everybody.
Okay.
But like, I think for you, be pulled towards whatever you want to be pulled towards. Like, let your little girl come out and do what she wants to do. If she wants to fucking rage, if she wants to scream in her car, if she wants to be singing Kelly Clarkson, like right? Like, let it out. That was one of my favorites. And then like really dating yourself of like, fuck yeah, I'm a fucking catch. And for what it's worth, I met Larry at 38. But I had no drama about being 38. And I had no drama thinking about myself being single in my 40s because I was like, really like, he could come today, he could come in my 40s. So I'm done with resisting my reality that I can't change my age. So I'm going to fucking embrace it. I'm so happy to see you laughing and smiling and like, isn't it incredible? It was just 2 weeks ago and you've been wrestling with this anger for 1.5 years. And now you're like, fuck yeah, I'm going to own it. And now we're talking about, when you date again and looking at embracing your age and all of it. I love it.
Yeah. It feels like this huge cloud is like slowly dissipating.
I just have fucking chills. I love you so much. I'm so happy.
Thank you so much.
And this is only the beginning.